What is up? It is NKO Dreamer from Disney Supreme, and I got a movie review today. As you can see behind me, I am reviewing Hoppers. I watched Hoppers at Disney Springs at the Dolby Cinema yesterday, and it was around 1 p.m. The audience was crowded. Like I found these seats in like L6, L7. It was like a little cubby hole, but I've been trying to get those seats and they're really good. I love the Dolby Cinema because it just has the nice dual laser projection, great overall Dolby Atmos sound. The first movie I watched there was Scream 7 a couple weeks ago. Like I'm new to this. Like I didn't really care about formats until recently. Like I'm planning on watching Kiki's Delivery Service in IMAX at Regal Point Orlando. They're using a Xenon, like 2010-ish IMAX projector, which is a little old, but the screen is massive, like 60 to 70 feet, like similar to like the true IMAX theaters. And for Project Hail Mary coming out in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be watching that in Dolby. I already got the tickets for that in Disney Springs because I think I personally like Dolby the most. It has the best quality. The screen is massive and seats are comfortable, sound is great. I have no complaints, so like I don't feel like switching my format anytime soon. I watched what else I watched in Dolby. I watched Goat, which I'll talk about probably soon because I have some thoughts about Goat. It didn't really feel in niche though, so I didn't really want to make a video about that yet. Um and then I watched Hoppers, which is Disney, so it is on niche, Disney Supreme. Hoppers. So how I feel about Hoppers. So I think this is Pixar's funniest film in a long time. It might be top three funniest film when it's all said and done, which I don't really say about Pixar films. Usually I'm saying they're endearing, usually they're beautiful, has good messaging. And nah, this movie has all those too. But the strength is that it's really comedic. It's a really sweet movie, but it's also like crazy. I'm playing this interview because it'll show less of the animation. I don't want to get like a copyright strike. But yeah, basically Daniel Chong directed this. He basically did Hoppers and he did the We Bare Bears show on Cartoon Network, which I was very familiar with that type of comedy, so this is probably why Hoppers worked better for me. The movie's themes is around like your typical like nature and environmental protection movie. The core story is about Mabel, who's the main character, trying to save animal habitat from a human threat. So the movie is pretty clearly built around conservation and even some activism. However, what the film does very brilliantly is how it integrates that with her family, especially her grandma. She's basically her anchor in the beginning of the film. It was a great way to show the character's motivation before she became a teenager because in the beginning it's basically a flashback. Mabel doesn't just fight hard because she's just blindly loves nature. She also is doing that for her grandma, which I think is really sweet, and I think that was a well way to like write her character. By the way, I don't think this film's gonna offend anyone. This is like the most like pure Pixar film in a while. Like there's like you're a lot of people are gonna leave pretty happy about it, like at least satisfied. Besides the movie being extremely funny, I think it works also because it doesn't take itself too serious. For example, the movie's basically Avatar, but with beavers. Like Mabel's basically in this beaver's like robot body right there, and they, it's basically Avatar, and they literally make an Avatar joke in the movie. And normally, I'm not. usually okay with Disney promoting other Disney products in a movie. That's usually slimy. Like, but here it's perfectly acceptable. I think Ralph Breaks the Internet is the bad way to do it. I think Hoppers does it completely fine. Like it's whatever. The last 10 Pixar movies in order was in 2019, starting with Toy Story 4, then Onward, then Soul, then Luca, then Turning Red, then Lightyear, then Elemental, then Inside Out 2, then Elio, and then Hoppers. I think so. I've been kind of outside of the Pixar bubble for quite some time now. The last Pixar movie I watched was Soul, and I liked Soul. Like, it actually aged better on me, especially on rewatch. Like, I think that's a solid film. And I was just not into the other ones. I know Inside Out 2 did really successful, and it was, it was respected well. The other ones I just was not interested in. Whether I heard negative reviews or I just simply was just kind of like in a Pixar fatigue. I didn't love Toy Story 4. It's not a bad film. I just like the other three. I think Toy Story 2 is my favorite. Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 1 are both fantastic as well. And when those three are masterpieces, you kind of have to be a masterpiece. And Toy Story 4 is just not that. And I was really disappointed. Toy Story 5 looks really good, though. It looks fun. It looks like a good concept. So I think that one, as of now, looks better than Toy Story 4. Like, the trailer definitely looks more unique than I was getting in Toy Story 4. I watched Onward. Onward's not good. It's so forgettable. That's a COVID movie. And yeah, I think Pixar has just been on the low end, so I am happy to say that Hoppers is pretty good. If I had to give it a number score, for the sake of animation, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. It's not a masterpiece, but it's not average. It's like right in between those two. Like, it is solid. Like, if it goes to Disney Plus, I'll watch it again, or I'll like play it in the background. It's a really cute movie. There's a lot of jokes that hit with me. Almost a lot of the jokes hit with me. It's it's really playful and knows how to make fun of itself. Bobby Monahan, the one with the orange sweater, is he played the panda bear in We Bear Bears, and then he played the king beaver in this movie. Uh, and yeah, yeah, he was great. The whole cast was great. Mabel's voice acting was awesome. The whole movie's super fun. Like look at this animation. Like, you're not gonna have a bad time. Is it better than Goat? I have a hot take. I have a hot take for the Sony animated movie Goat with Steph Curry propaganda. I think I like that one better, but I'll talk about that in the future. I think I like it a little better. That movie's super good. We're 2 for 2 with animated films this year. I hope Toy Story 5 delivers. Um, I'm probably not gonna watch Cat in a Hat. I don't care about Cat in a Hat. But yeah, that's just my review. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're trying to get 50,000 subs before the end of summer. And yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next time.